When I was 5, I was racing with my friend through the apartment that she lived at. And then she kicked me into a corner of a wall and busted my forehead open. You can see the scar on my forehead. That 2 lines right there. The line on the left was from falling out of a car that wasn't moving while I was trying to close the door. And the scar on the right is where I bled out most of my 5-year-old life on the carpet and was rushed to the hospital to get stitches. I screamed at the top of my lungs when they strapped me down to a Velcro bed and made sure I was in there nice and tight, and then started sewing through my baby skin to pretty much reattach my head. And if you think that you get harder and more physically hard in any way as you get older, that's true. And it really is harder for you to go through a head injury as a child. You may have more time afterwards to heal from it rather than it happening later on in life. And you may be challenged as a child with a head injury to have to excel farther and with more effort than the average person because they aren't missing part of their brain and their brain isn't bleeding. But I'm definitely one of those people that had to strive much more and try to intertwine my life to much higher ideals, or else I would have got lost in the rubble. And it doesn't help that some guy kicked my ass in middle school. And it doesn't help that the man that I loved more than anyone, Samuel, tried to domestically abuse me, and I tried running away and he came after me. And then a few days later, or a month or so later, I woke up out of my sleep and I stood up on the bed in an instant and punched Sam in the face. And I have a feeling it was a demon or maybe even God coming in between to divinely intervene our fights.